Maintaining healthy indoor plants during winter presents several challenges due to environmental changes. Here are the top 10 winter care tips for indoor plants to help them thrive during the colder months. First and foremost thing to remember is less frequent watering. Winter brings fewer daylight hours and weaker sunlight, which can slow down plant growth. Most indoor plants enter a period of dormancy or slower growth in winter, so they require less water. Reduce the frequency of watering, and allow the top inch of soil to dry out before watering again to avoid overwatering. Second biggest challenge is maintaining proper humidity levels. Central heating systems significantly reduce indoor humidity, sometimes dropping it to levels as low as 10 to 20%. Low humidity can cause leaf browning, crispy edges, or even shedding, particularly for tropical plants that thrive in more humid conditions. The best solution is mist your plants, group them together, or use a humidifier to maintain moisture levels, especially for humidity-loving plants like ferns and tropicals. Fewer daylight hours. This causes many plants struggle with low light, especially if placed away from windows or in dark corners. Place your plants near windows to capture as much light as possible, or consider using grow lights to supplement. Make sure no cold air leaks through window frames to avoid leaf damage. Inspect all the plants thoroughly, brought from outdoors to indoors or recently purchased plants, for any insect activity or damaged leaves. And treat them by cleaning with proper care, then keep them separately for a few days, until no insects are identified. The biggest challenges of all is keeping pests-free indoor plants. Winter can invite pests like spider mites, aphids, and fungus gnats. Regularly inspect plants for signs of infestations, and treat them promptly if needed, using insecticidal soap or other remedies. Here is the best advice. Use sticky traps. Sticky traps are a useful and non-toxic method for controlling indoor plant insects. These traps are coated with a sticky adhesive and can capture flying pests such as fungus gnats, whiteflies, and fruit flies. And it is very cost-effective and easy way to control common indoor plants pests. Plants arrangements. Grouping plants together closely helps them to maintain the moisture levels, especially during colder months. And again, do not forget to check for infected plants, keep them away from healthy plants. When you try to group the plants together, consider the plant size and structure of the plants to avoid blocking light exposure to smaller plants. Placement of plants is very important. Avoid placing plants near radiators or heaters. Direct exposure to heat can dry out the plants and cause leaf burn. Maintain a consistent temperature by keeping them away from drafts or heating vents. Hold off on fertilizing. During winter, most plants enter a dormant phase, meaning they don't require extra nutrients. Wait until spring, when the growth cycle resumes before adding fertilizer. Remove any dead or yellowing leaves to encourage healthy growth and reduce the risk of disease or pests. Dusty leaves block sunlight and hinder photosynthesis, reducing a plant's ability to thrive. Check plants' condition frequently to keep them with healthy roots and leaves. Hold off on repotting. Winter is not the ideal time to repot most plants. Wait until spring, unless the plant is severely root-bound or needs an urgent change in soil. Do not try to add excess layer of soil to the pot, it is not required in winter months, as plants will show less growth. I hope the content of this video is useful for you. Please do not forget to drop a like to this video for channel encouragement. If you are interested in home interior or gardening videos, please subscribe to House Talks channel.